Bob Hugin narrowing the gap, cutting Senator Menendez's lead from 11 points to 7 today, and some say it's even smaller. This in a state where Hillary Clinton beat President Trump by 14 points. Here with the latest on this race is New Jersey Republican Senate candidate and Marine Corps veteran Bob Hugin. And note, we did reach out to Bob Menendez. He declined our invitation, so let's talk. They're beginning to panic, and most agree about Menendez and the shrinking lead. They're sending Hillary Clinton and millions of dollars to help Menendez. Why?
Well, because they're desperate. They see the momentum in our campaign. People in New Jersey know they can do better. They deserve better. They've been so poorly served for so many different ways. I have to tell you, Brian, it's sort of ironic. With the Democrats putting like $7.5 million in, just recently another $3 million from Senator Schumer. And this is the same PAC that Menendez's best friend, Dr. Melgen, the guy who's his best friend, convicted on 67 felonies for defrauding Medicare. He's the one that he just donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to the exact same PAC. So it's pretty ironic.
Well, it's unbelievable, in particular, that people think that he was exonerated at trial, but upon further review, he wasn't. It was a hung jury.
And after that, the Senate Ethics Committee, how much bipartisanship is there in Washington, right? Here, the Senate Ethics Committee bipartisanly says, unequivocally, Washington's best lawyers violated federal law, abused the power of his office, disgraced the Senate. And so the people of New Jersey deserve to know the whole story, and that's what we're telling them.
What did his Senate colleagues say about Menendez's behavior?
It was just unbelievable. Abused, disgraced the Senate, violated federal law. And now we're putting out there a sworn FBI affidavit with very specific allegations and corroborating evidence. And, you know, when Menendez pushed back and his lawyers pushed back against Obama Department of Justice that had indicted him, they went back to him and said, let's be clear what you're saying, Senator. What you're saying is demonstrably false. That's lay language for lying. Right. Allegations, he lies about it.
I understand. There's also allegations out there about prostitution, underage, as well as in the Dominican Republic. He responds this way to that. It is clear that Bob Hugin will say, do, and spend whatever he wants to try to deceive New Jersey voters and buy a Senate seat. It's a disgraceful act by a desperate man. They are lies, and he knows it. Do you know that? Are they lies?
Unequivocally not. There are no lies. They're all facts, right? Sworn FBI affidavit. Here's a guy, one of the most hypocritical people, stands on the floor of the Senate saying, when are Americans going to listen to women? So hypocritical. Here's an FBI sworn document, very specific allegations and corroborating evidence. The facts are clear, Brian.
You're in a blue state. You're running as a Republican. You're pro-choice. You're also pro-equal pay. So you're not a conservative. You kind of reflect the state.
Yeah, you know, listen, I'm independent. I was first my family to go to college. Only person in my college class to go in the Marine Corps. I spent 7 years in active duty serving this country. I've gone to companies to help build thousands of jobs in New Jersey. I'm independent.
Bob Hugin trying to really getting the Democrats nervous, trying to make history. Bob, great to see you. Best of luck.
Brian.
And
Thanks so much.
We reached out to Senator Menendez. He did not come on. Speaking of Senate races, Democratic Senator Heidi Heitkamp ran an ad naming sexual assault victims. One problem.